All right, today we're looking at this picture. It says, John 3:5 warns that you too need regeneration, or else, never glimpsing your new self or heaven, your hellish old self will take you down forever. This boy, here is a picture of him as a snake, a gang member, a gang leader, a drug dealer with a gun and a harem of girls he abused. And here he is, born again, a Bible teacher, completely changed. And this is the greatest reputation of all the anti-Bible preachers on the internet who are fighting the so-called born-again experience as a fraud. And I want to show you a verse in the Orthodox Jewish Bible, Romans chapter 6, verse 7. For he who has died is declared Niftar. The word Niftar means freed or dead, deceased. He who has died is declared Niftar from sin, from het. Now this is a verse that is very important. The word Niftar, meaning free. Listen, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, but it cost him something. He was assassinated. He had to die. But there's an emancipation for slaves even before that, and that is death itself. A dead slave is a former slave. He's free. And when you are dead to your old life, let's say your grandfather was a whoremonger and you're dead to that sexual sin and breaking the seventh commandment. Or let's say your grandfather was a miser and he loved money and you have a tendency to be very selfish and stingy. And we say, you're dead to that. You've died to that. You're Niftar. Now, just as you can't be born without a human father, you cannot be born again without a heavenly father. And the heavenly father, he decides to have children. It's not a human decision. You say, well, wait a minute, don't you have to... Doesn't it say whosoever wills, let him come? Yes. But our obedience is not at the fundamental level. The fundamental level is by grace are you saved through faith. This is not of yourself, is a gift of God. And so today what I'm talking about is becoming Niftar. If you're a believer, don't allow yourself to be snared, to fall back into a backslidden condition. You've got to pick up the Boim Fun Mesiros Nefesh, the tree of the self-sacrifice. You've got to pick it up. I'm using some Yiddish and Hebrew words here. You have to pick it up and follow the Lord. And that means unless you are born of Mayim Hayim, water, and Ruach, the Ruach HaKodesh, you cannot see, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. And when you go into the water, you are buried with him and risen with him. And so the mikveh is a martyr's ordeal. This means that you're freed from sin's deadly allurement, its deadly bondage, its deadly condemnation. For he that is dead is Niftar, freed from sin. So we want to ask the Lord today to help us to turn to him and to escape the terrible generational allurement of the evil one, of the world. We have to die to that. A lot of people get born again in prison because they're They're looking at these bars all day. They say, you know, there must be something wrong with me. I'm being locked up like an animal here, and I'm bored, and maybe I'll read the Bible. Me, I'm okay. And so they decide, yeah, there is something wrong with me. And then they read the Bible, and you know what? The next thing you know, they're changed. And it took something as radical as prison for them to hit rock bottom. But whatever it takes, you have to be done with your old life. You have to be done with it. Rav Shaul was a persecutor. He was a vile, arrogant, conceited, legalistic hypocrite. He was a Pharisaic, holier-than-thou persecutor. He was a violent man. He hated Yeshua HaMashiach. He was an enemy of Yeshua HaMashiach. He was the last person who could come to the Lord. But on the Damascus Road, he met the Lord. And the Lord changed him. And he was no longer Saul. Old things had passed away. He was now Paul, the apostle. And so I want to read this verse one more time. Romans chapter 9, verse 7. For he who has died is declared Niftar from Het. And of course, chapter 5 is about Het Kadmon. Lord, I want to pray right now that somebody out there today will hit rock bottom. They will say, you know what? I got to be finished with my old life. I'm not going to go that way anymore. My grandfather went that way. My father went that way. I'm not going to follow them. I'm going to follow Yeshua, no matter what it costs. And oh God, renew my mind today. Help me be done with the old life. Help me despise the old sin and the old wicked way that was pulling me under. Give me a circumcision of the heart, the downward pull of my old flesh. Let the moil knife of Moshiach cut it away. Yeshua, come into my heart, forgive my sins, take control of my life, and declare me, the old me, Niftar, dead, freed from sin. And we'll give you the praise. And everybody said, amen.
Amen.